Good morning, good afternoon. My name is Robin Davidson, and I am the Deputy Director for the Division of Commission Personnel Support. Today, we'll be talking about how to submit an awards nomination through the electronic platform. So the very first thing you'll want to do is you'll want to come over to the Commission Core Management Information System, and I have it here on my screen, https://dcp.psc.gov/ccmis/. I'd highly encourage as a nominator to go ahead and put your nomination form in a Word document. It'll make it easier as you paste and copy the information over into the electronic platform. To get started, we're going to go ahead and log on to the Officer Secure Area sign-in. If you are a guest, you can click on the guest login for core and practice hours. What this does is give you that username and password to sign in. If you do not have access, you can go ahead and click this access request at the bottom. It will prompt you to put in information. All you need to do is let them know that you need access to IHS awards to submit as a nominator. If for any reason you forget your username and password, you can choose that forget username and password above to sign in, and it'll prompt you to reset your password. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you'll want to select is on your left-hand side, you should have an option called Forms. Once you click on Forms, then what you'll want to do is access that blue banner that says My Forms. This will give you the ability to start and add a new record. So right here, you'll see that green button that says Add New Record. Go ahead and click. You're going to drop down to choose PHS 6342-2 Individual Honor Award Nomination Record. In the form description, go ahead and put a basic description, really short and quick, on what that award is going to describe. And here I pulled up my write-up so that we can kind of take that very basic information and put it in there. Now that I have my basic description, I'm going to go ahead and click on that Save button. And what it's going to do is pop that information down below. And as you can see, it's populated right here on top. To go in and go ahead and start that individual award, we're going to click on this button that says Edit. So there's two ways that you can put in here. You can go ahead and click on the blue search button, which is going to be the quickest, easiest way. You're going to either need the officer surno, their name, the agency, or the category. So if you do have the officer surno, you just have to put it right in and then click on search. Which this is going to do is bring up the officer's information. You're going to click on that checkbox and then hit Add Selected. What this will do is pre-populate all of the gray areas for the officer's information. So next, we're going to go ahead and look in what is the proposed award that we're asking for the officer to be selected for. In this case, we're going to make it an achievement medal. In addition, we're going to select who does the officer belong to. Now, this is the agency and subunit that the officer actually is assigned to. So in this case, our officer is assigned to the Phoenix area. We're going to put in the dates covered. So what we're going to do is look at, and you can type this in as well. So 08/23/2023. Okay. And then period covered is going to be that end date. Now that we have our dates for, we're going to put our little cited for. This can be really a short synopsis of what the award is being awarded for. You can put in as simple as outstanding service to even putting a little bit lengthy. Just understand that there is a max limited character count of 150 characters. Once we have our cited for, as you can see, I have maxed that 150 characters. So sometimes you have to come back and you have to kind of rework what you put in here. Now that I have my cited for in there, I'm going to go ahead and put in my narrative. Now your narrative should include a specific opening and closing statement. That opening and closing statement can be included on in the information provided on the DCPS website, and we'll get to that real quick. So what I've included is I put in the level of award, who the officer's name is, including their rank, first name and last name. I've included my opening statement down here to the Phoenix, India, and you might have to add a couple spaces as you work it from pasting it from Word over. I have my information, and then I have my closing statement. Just note you are limited to 500 words in the narrative. So I would say be very cognizant of what you're putting in here. You can change ands to ampersands. You can use calendar years as 2 digits versus 4 digits. There's many ways that you can kind of shorten just to make sure that you're within that 500 word limit. Now that we're done, we're going to go ahead and sign as the nominator. So I'm going to put my name in here. I'm going to put my duty title in here. The date will populate as soon as I submit it. So we don't have to worry about filling in that date. The system will automatically pre-populate it. The next thing I'm going to do is put in that first line supervisor of the officer. You can go to search here and you can actually put in the person's name and email address, and it will look up. If in case they do not show up in the search feature, you can actually add the supervisor's email address directly into the line. You have 2 options at this point. You can go ahead and submit the award, or if you're not done and you want to come back and work on it a little bit more, you can go ahead and save it. And then you'll just come right back to that edit button, open it back up, and you can continue to work on it. In this case, we're all done with this award, so we will go ahead and click submit. And you know that it's submitted properly because on that main page, it will show as green with a check mark, and it's already arrived to the primary supervisor. For any questions or issues, please reach out to IHS Core Awards at ihs.gov or reach out to your regional liaison. Thank you and have a nice day.